Welcome back to Elementary Latin 2. Let's carry on with the second half of Chapter 9. We will begin on page 68 with our vocabulary. Oper. Oper is a boar. Canes. Canes are dogs. Cervus. Cervus is a deer. Domus. Domus is home. Lepores. Lepores are hares. Perdices. Perdices are partridges. Ratia. Ratia are nets. Sagosi. Sagosi it's a breed of hunting dog. Silva is woods. Silvanus. Silvanus is the Roman god of hunting. Venabula. Venabula are hunting spears. Venatio. Venantio is a hunt. Vertragi. Vertragi is another breed of hunting dog. Oteram. Oteram, I was there. Discedebant. Discedebant, they were leaving. Faciebas. Faciebas, you were doing. Olfaciebant. Olfaciebant, they were sniffing or smelling something. Petebant. Petebant, they were searching. Portabam. Portabam, I was carrying. Ululabant. Ululabant, they were howling. Cura means be careful. Calerame means very quickly. Frustra means in vain. He means these. And an idiom nobiscum means with us. Nobiscum. All right. Page 67. Time to go home. After the naming ceremonies, Lepidina and the family returned to their home in Eboracum. Flavius decided to follow on later after a day's hunting with a friend. Candidus is describing the hunt to Pandora. Vale Flavia, gemenos pulchros cura. Vale Flavia, gemenos pulchros cura. Goodbye, Flavia. Take care of the beautiful twins. Gemenos pulchros. Tota familia domum reveniebat. Tota familia domum reveniebat. So the whole family is going back home, was going back home. Flavius et amicus nomine Brocus ad venationem discedebant, ego quoque adoram. Flavius et amicus nomine Brocus ad venationem discedebant, ego quoque adoram. So, Flavius and a friend by the name Brocus, what did they do? Discedebant, they were leaving for the hunt. Ego quoque adoram, I also was there. Quid faciebas, what did you do? Quid faciebas, what were you doing? Ego venabula et retia portabam. Ego venabula et retia portabam. I, portabam, was carrying the hunting spears and the nets. Ad silvas equitabamus, multi canes nobiscum aderant. Ad silvas equitabamus, multi canes nobiscum aderant. So we were riding horses. We were riding horses to the woods. Many dogs were there with us. Sagosi lepores olfaciebant et ululabant. Sagosi lepores olfaciebant et ululabant. So the Sagosi were smelling out hares and were howling. Where tragi calerime curebant. Where tragi calerime curebant. The word tragi were running most swiftly. He canes mirabilis erant. He canes mirabilis erant. These dogs were incredible, mirabilis, miraculous, wonderful. 7. Maximus aper in silvis erat. Maximus aper in silvis erat. A great big boar was in the woods. Flavius et Brocus aprum petebant sed frustra. Flavius et Brocus aprum petebant sed frustra. Flavius and Brocchus, patebant, were seeking the boar, but in vain. Tandem septem perdices quinque lepores et unis cervus mortui erant. Tandem septem perdices quinque lepores et unis cervus mortui erant. At last, 7 partridges, 5 hares, and 1 deer were dead. Dies optimus erat. It was a great day. Ite vero, sovanus nobiscum adorat. Ite vero, sovanus nobiscum adorat. Yes, indeed, Silvanus was with us. Oh, those pagan Romans. Page 69. Once again, the picture story was all in the past, so Candidus used the imperfect tense to tell it. Have another look at the picture story again. I'm sure you're finding all your imperfect verbs because you've memorized that card for your quiz. A few other verbs follow the pattern of the verb to be. They're compound verbs, the two words put together. So here's a list of them. Ab sum, I am away. Ad sum, I am here. In sum, I am in. Possum, I am able. Praesum, I am in charge. Literally, I am in front. Subsum, I am under. Supersum, I survive. I continue on. I am ongoing. And then 1 through 10. Why don't you try to write out the translations of 1 through 10. Pause the tape and try that. And then come back and I'll give you the answers. So 1, adoret. He was absent. Superamus, we were under. Poterant, they were able. Supereramus, we were surviving, we were carrying on. Aberas, you were absent. Ineram, I was in. Aderatis, y'all were there, y'all were present. Priorat, he was in charge. Aberamus, we were absent. Poterat, he was able. So all those were our imperfect tenses of sum, just attached to one of these prepositions, making a compound verb. You can take a look at the Latin roots yourself and compare those with the vocabulary. You won't have a problem with that. And you can read about Roman customs relating to hunting on page 70. And then, of course, you have many forms to study for the next quiz. Practice those imperfects. A lot of vocabulary as well, so don't tarry with that, but keep up with your practice and you'll be ready for the quiz.